Welcome back, viewers, and thank you for staying with us. We have some breaking news coming in that Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has now stated that Pakistan will not play the match against India in the T20 World Cup. We're given to understand that he said there should be no politics on the sports field, and then went on to say Pakistan will stand with Bangladesh. So we have CNN News 18's Akansha Swaroop joining us live right now. Akansha, good morning and thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. So Akansha, Shehbaz Sharif is such an irony. First, he goes on to say that there should be no politics in sports, and then he goes on to support Bangladesh and boycott the match. So two things. Has ICC formally responded to Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's statement? And most importantly, what penalties or consequences could Pakistan face now? Very important to understand that.
So Kanya, as you rightly said, that yes, this is the big paradox of not just the Pakistan Prime Minister, but also Pakistan as a country and their polity. They contradict everything they say. And so they've already made it amply clear that it is a political outcome because they want to stand by Bangladesh, and also goes on to indicate the kind of support, tacit support, that the interim Yunus regime in Bangladesh is receiving at the hands of not just Pakistan but ISI as well. But politics aside, if you talk about the legalities of this, now that it has in fact been made official by the Pakistan Prime Minister himself that Pakistan will not be playing in the T20 World Cup, we will have to see how the ICC responds, because participation in ICC events is governed by the Members' Participation Agreement, which is the MPA. So the MPA also says that there is a legal concept and provision in the contract that excuses a party from performing their obligations in the face of an unforeseeable event beyond their control. That also includes government orders. And so the Pakistan team is, of course, going to say that this is very much part of, say, force majeure, which is what it's referred to, is the clause that is incorporated in the NPA. So there can be arguments on both sides over this, and will depend on the nuance of how the force majeure clause is interpreted now by the ICC. So the ICC could make the argument that if a team is prevented by the government from playing one of the matches in the event, that team becomes incapable of satisfying the contractual obligations, which is to play all the matches in the tournament. So just like Bangladesh, which was refusing to play India, it could be a possibility that Pakistan also, after its refusal to play India, could very well be disqualified. Now, it all depends on ICC, how they want to take this forward, given that the Pakistan team has a better footing than Bangladesh team. So their request for a swap in the table, we'll have to see all of that if that's factored in. This would be an expansive interpretation of the impact of force majeure if the ICC does respond. And the ICC would have to argue that they'll have to participate under all circumstances. So, on the other hand, the PCB would claim it is a partial government obligation which only limits Pakistan's ability in only one match, and they should automatically, be allowed to be part of the T20 World Cup, or ejection from the event is not really merited. So they will argue that even though provision around the declaration is made, so forfeiture of the matches in all capabilities should not be considered.
Right, Akansha. Thank you so much for sharing that very crucial information with us. And with that, viewers, we're slipping into another very short break. News and updates will continue on the other side. Stay tuned.